11:14 a.m. here in the UK. I am on that challenge of showing up every 12 hours until I get to 500 followers. So yes, I'm back. I'm back again. I know I was on just 7 hours ago, but here I am to do the early AM live, and then I will be on later on doing the evening Feel Good Friday live, the weekly wellness check-in as well. So thank you guys. My eyes are really running because I've just woken up. Oh my word. It's like a get ready with me, except nothing changes. So welcome everybody, welcome. I am AnchorHaven and this is a high vibe live. Yay! So I've been running on low vibe lives for the last few days, but this is a high vibe live. So I've woken up, I feel okay, my head is a bit sore. My son has just said, can I have a day off school? So he's not feeling the best. And yeah, and I've just had to deal with a plumbing situation in the restroom, in the bathroom. So oh dear. But welcome everybody. I put Gateway of Light as the title today because I've got the Kyle Gray Gateway of Light activation cards, and I get these out when I believe that the Earth's energetic grids are in a bit of a state of flux. That's when I get these out, when we're in desperate need of some high vibe galactic energies. That's when this deck comes out. When I want to see what's happening planetary wise, connected into, the galactics surrounding the planet, that's when these cards come out. So if anybody does join me, I'm not going to be going live super long. I'm going to try and cap it at 60 minutes or less. But yeah, so it's a high vibe live. Boy, have you guys been waiting a few days to hear that, I reckon, because it's been low vibe live this whole week. But I feel like I can pull this off, guys. I can do it. I can stay high vibe today. I can do it. It's Friday. It's Friday, as somebody says. Is it Joyful Jennifer that says that, or somebody else? They say it's Friday. And so here in the UK, it is already Friday. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for showing up with me this past week, when it's been absolutely freaking crazy, going live every 12 hours or less in a hope to get up to 500 followers. And you know what? We've gone from like 400 to 454 or something like that right now. It's so good. So I have been gaining extra followers every single day by going live every 12 hours. So I understand now why Rob, a Typical Skeptic podcast, goes live 3 or 4 times a day, because he's trying to get back up to 20,000 followers, and at the moment he's almost at 7,000, isn't he? Which is amazing. But it's taken me a year to get to 450 followers. So I'm going live. I'm on a mission to get to 500 followers, and to do that I have committed to lives every 12 hours. So you're probably sick of seeing me and hearing my voice right now, but I don't care. Keep moving forward. Let's do it. Let's have a high vibe live, because it's been a few days and the energy has been tanking down so fast for the last few days. So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me. I am AnchorHaven, and I might even pull some cards this morning or just do a Friday reflection. Let's see what's going on. But I'm going to take a breath and have a drink. So I know it must be nearly 1:20 a.m. Eastern, just after midnight Central. No idea what time it is Pacific, but I did do a fantastic live with Maya Starfire, and so please do go back and check that. It was the first time Maya's been on my channel, and she's got such a lovely, calm, beautiful energy, and it was great to learn a bit more about her as well. It was great to learn about her ET contact, and that she sees like orbs and ships all the time. So, and she says after she does a live, she always has extra activity, extra contact. So we'll be waiting to find out if she did get more contact on that. So if you are here with me, please pop a message in the chat. I cannot see anything at all right now. So if we're having one of those situations, then I might have to rejoin and come back on, because it was very stalled opening up today. It was like really stuck. And so if you are putting messages in the chat and I can't see it, please can you send me a Facebook Messenger? I'm going to just check that I'm not on Do Not Disturb for that as well. 1 second. I'm stuck this morning. I don't know what's going on, but thank you for coming. Thank you for popping a message in the chat, Jason. It's always good to see you. I'm having a higher vibe live. I'm not going to say it's fully high vibe, because I'm not quite feeling it, but I'm making my way back up slowly, slowly, slowly. So after I finished the live with Maya Starfire last night, hey Cody, I did. Hey Jeff, good morning. I did go pop in the chat on Portal to Another Dimension, which is Drago Reed's channel. So he had released another quantum healing hypnosis session with Bethany, I think this one was, and it was all like draconians, and it was like Lyrans, and it was like amazing information coming through. So do go and check Portal to Another Dimension, who is my brother from another mother, literally. Draco Reed, go check his channel. Hi, Tala Lane. How are you doing? Thank you guys for joining me this morning. We're trying to raise the vibe over here. So I do have some Gateway of Light activation cards. I pull these out when I really want to see what's going on with the planet right now. When I want to see what kind of activations, upgrades people are receiving, this is when I get this card out. So when I work on Facebook, I work with this card quite a lot. Hi, James. Good to see you. So guys, I'm sticking in there. I'm trying to do the live every 12 hours until I get to 500 followers. Even when I don't want to get out of bed, I'm showing up for you guys. I really am. So thank you so much for showing up for me as well. Sacred witnessing is very important. We show up for one another and we witness each other's journey. And but yeah, what a good live that was with Maya Starfire. She was a lot more comfortable, I think, on our live than others, perhaps. And it was really nice to get to know her a bit better. Oh yeah, I've been getting the head pressure as well, James. My son is just kind of phoned in sick from school, and he's super sensitive. He's an Olympian. You know, the children of Olympus that are coming in to fight off the Terminator. He's definitely one of those. But yeah, for me, it's like all here right now, which is my right hand side. It's all here. I thought it was because I had switched to Cherry Max yesterday. I thought it was because of this, and this has a very low caffeine content compared to this usual one. When I lived in India, there was a lady who used to say, "Did you get your husband? You see your husband? Did you get your husband today?" And she's talking about Pepsi. She called it my husband, like I was married to it. Which is a bit crazy. So how is everybody doing? We're on the Friday, and I will be going live later on to do the Feel Good Friday weekly wellness check-in. But let me know where you are, what time it is, and just generally how you're feeling. So my stomach has been a bit off, and my head is a bit off right now. So there's lots going on the planet at the moment. And yeah, so I went from the live that we were doing here to the Drago's channel, Portal to Another Dimension, and he is so close to 500 followers, so please go and follow him if you haven't already. And I kind of before we went live on this channel, Slavka was live on her channel, so it looks like she's going to start doing a lot more lives as well, so that's pretty cool. And she's just over 100 followers, so let's try and reach her up a bit more as well. I'm trying to get to 500, and I don't know, do we monetize at 500 or is it still 1,000? You're vetting this guy and a bunch of cops just showed up at his place. Oh, that's definitely a no-no then. Oh, wow. Like, did you have an encounter with the cops, or were you just like watching him? And what goes into the vetting process, Jason? Is it more of a surveillance? So you're surveilling the guy from across the street from your vehicle, and yeah, I love a good old surveillance. I do. So when I was on that surveillance course recently, and the tutor said to me, "How did you end up with that shopping bag?" Well, I was in the shop and I was surveilling from the shop window, like watching for people to go by. And then I bought something and they gave me a bag that was not from that store. It was from a completely different store. So it's like nobody had any idea how I ended up with that particular bag. I'm like a bag lady. Honestly, if you see me in town, I would look like a bag lady. Like you would just think, oh, it's just, some homeless woman or something. It's really, really funny. War is no laundry. Welcome. Hello. Just so you guys know, we don't particularly have content that's for people who are not 18 and over. Some of our content is very over 18, which is why I actually put I put one in the 18 category for real, because that session I did with Christy Campbell, some of the language we use in that is pretty deep. So I did restrict one of my videos, unfortunately. I try not to restrict my videos, even though some of our topics are really out there, aren't they? Because we deal with the secret space program, super soldiers, and all that kind of weird stuff. That is not good. It's not positive in any way. So yeah, so some of my content is definitely not for young people. And yeah. So what happened, Jason? Did he get arrested? Fill us in on the details. Will you go back to that guy? Like, how did he get on the radar? That is not good. That is not good. So I'm feeling better than I was, but I feel like something physically sick is coming in. Let me just check what's going on with the collective energies, please. Something's definitely shifting out. So this is the Gateway of Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. It's a bit of a thinner oracle. This is the one that Pink Bella Aloha uses a lot. It's really hard to get a read on these cards today. Okay, so yeah, it's a crown chakra upgrade. Oh, one more please. It's like I'm pulling really random because I can't really see them in this light. The first one, I'm scrolling on YouTube live stream reels to look for something I like. Yeah, you're very welcome. You are very welcome. Sometimes our topics are a little bit on the darker side. My channel deals with covert programs and military abductions, along with mystical wellness and crystals and everything. Because before I realized I was like involved in all that weird stuff, I was a super Zen guru, you know, and so now we've got a blend of wellness and how that is supportive of the covert programs and people recovering their memories from other realms of existence. So I've got a very confused channel right now because I am a very confused person. And somebody was saying to me, you should definitely split your channel. You should get 2 channels, one for the mystical wellness, one for the super soldier debrief. And I'm like, yeah, but it merges together though, doesn't it? It merges together. Right, because the super soldiers are so messed up that we need to, yeah, we need to heal. See Guru Lu, what? Sorry? What's that word? Oh, hi Judy, good morning. How are you? It's great to have you here in the mornings. Yeah, Jason says just keep one channel, don't split me. Because I'm literally, you know, multi-dimensional, lots of different sides to me, multifaceted being and all that. So if I try and split my channel into this or that, there's still an overlap. Yeah. All the darker stuff needs healing, and that's where we come in and we bring it all together. Oh yeah, so Mrs. NW5, it's nice to see you. So I'm going live practically every 12 hours until I can get to 500 followers. And I've gone up by 50 followers this week, right, by doing this. So I've kind of committed, I can do this, I can do this. And then I hit some major shadow healing. And it was just like welcome to the channel. Like really dark Wednesday Addams shit going on. So we're all having a crown chakra upgrade. That's what this pressure is right now. If you're feeling that pressure on your head, that's what's going on. Divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy. So there's a big shift going on with the higher chakra system. So James says he went from metalhead to hippie to recouping SSP memories. Yeah. See, that's the thing. We're hippies, right? We're hippies. And then we're having to deal with all this dark stuff. Right? But when you go to Glastonbury, it's pretty dark there actually. Because there's so much, like Stonehenge is all loosed and it's messed up. And then you've got a real weird mixture of energy in Glastonbury. It's definitely not all love and light down there for sure. You also did a metal to hippie transition. Yeah, you're pretty easy. My channel is a mixture of hippies turned super soldiers and vice versa. So secretly we're all super soldiers, like all badass, you know, and then but because it's so traumatic, we've all turned into hippies and gurus. And then we're rediscovering that we're actually super soldiers. I'm like, oh shit. Oh wow. We've got the Holy Grail card coming out, and this is for galactic wide planetary upgrades. It says inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. So there's a lot of inner searching going on. So that might feel really uncomfortable. And I've been going through a lot this week, because I signed up for something thinking I'm going to get some cool photos. What I actually got was a new altar. So yeah, so dealing with that one. And James says, now I'm lighting one up to relax and it helps the head pressure. Okay, well, what can I do? I can work with crystals, I guess. So I've got my morganite next to me. Morganite. Jason's grinding some up too. Oh, thanks guys for joining me. So yes, we've got crown chakra upgrades, we've got major inner discoveries going on. And then we have got, oh wow, we've got Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting the process, Dharma. So there's a really big stuff going on the planet right now, guys. This is why we're all feeling it. This is why our energies are very delicate, very raw. It's called the Michigan Truffle. Jason, what is the stream of the day? It's not the stream. What is it? Why do I forget? You're baked like a cake as well, Grizzly. Is this what happens at 7:30 a.m. in the UK? You guys are all off your heads over in America right now. That's so cool. That's funny. And here's me and Judy. We're like, it's 7 in the morning in the United Kingdom. Welcome. The strain of the day. Oh my God. Why can I never think of that word anymore? Yeah, so Rob, right, typical skeptic, put the whole schedule off yesterday by being 45 minutes late for his Chili Man show. Like, what the actual? So it would have worked. The schedule would have worked if I, and I managed to like sneak my show in there. And if that's pure Michigan, white truffle sounds amazing. Grizzly, you're in the UK too. Just finished work an hour ago. Oh, you're on nights, Grizzly. That's tough. That is tough. I'm trying to get a night's job. I'm trying to get a job that's not going to disrupt my schedule too much. We've got the Lucky Shamrock. Oh, thank you so much. It's been a tough week, Shamrock. It has, man. I'm not going to lie. It's been really hard work. But I'm trying to hold the light again now. I'm trying to raise the vibe. And so thank you so much for joining us. 7:30 a.m. here in the UK. And James is wondering about Rob because everyone was saying he's alive now. And then when I went and looked, he wasn't. Well, he said he was out exercising. So I don't know what's going on with him right now. He's 45 minutes late for a live. Are you kidding me? That's just not professional. Mrs. NW says, I'm glad we're together on these changes to support each other. Yes. So I busted out the Gateway of Light deck because this gives me an overview of what's going on the planet, is how I'm tuned in. So when I work with my oracle cards, they have different functions, different energies. When I really need to raise the vibe, that's when I get out the Yi Crystal deck, which we've been working with for a few days, or the activation decks. I had to pull this bad boy out the other day because things are getting a bit dark. So nights are so good, but so horrible. No management and a chill night, but my sleep pattern is cooked. Yeah. It really messes with your circadian rhythm. So my ex-partner used to do nights 4 on, 4 off. I've not done a lot of nights. Years ago, I used to work in retail, so I used to do nights over Christmas so that I could escape the mad shoppers, and I used to love it. Blasting the music, used to love it. But then when I moved into a different job, I did like a 3-day week of 12-hour shifts, which you think is going to be good, but it's not because you still need to sleep for like an entire day. Jason, I have no idea. Do you not get notifications? I have to check his channel say 3 times a day. I just go in there and look and see what's going on, because I don't always get notifications. I am doing a live with Aurora Monday, I think it is. I'll have to check and see. I've got a couple of people booked in for next week. The truffle. Oh yeah. And so Grizzly says nights start off great and slowly get worse. I agree. I totally agree. You think this is going to be great. I'm going to have loads of free time in the day. And really, you just can't sleep, right? I'm solar powered. So I sleep best in the middle of the day. I do not hardly sleep at night, and I'm tossing and turning. And then with this new altar, trying to visualize she's lying beside me. And then I'm like, okay, this is weird. Oh, but it was so good to watch Drago read on his premiere yesterday, and to see him, the language that he uses when he's doing QHHT sessions and that kind of, and because I'm so sensitive to voice tones, I could hear his voice tone is different, and it's so interesting. So Jason, I got a cut of OG from 91 right now. That's pretty awesome. Would anybody like a galactic card? Would anybody like a tiny bit of random guidance to see if it makes any difference to their day? You are welcome. When I was at the Shangri-La Music Festival, a friend lost $100 and I found it. So he gave me an ounce of Michigan white truffle. Ooh. Judy says this week everyone was getting injured, falls. Yeah, someone even ran over my friend's garden fence. Oh my God. Grizzly's got some lemon. I only just realised that 420 means something. And like Jason, one of my busy mates, has got 420 in his handle. I had no idea what it meant. I'm such a child, guys. I'm so sorry. And I don't know about these things at all. It's just not in my world. Yeah. Like you guys are the cool ones, and I just show up. I just show up. I'm very conflicted. Let's do chants. Woo, let's take a deep breath. Oh. Oh. So I've got me nuts out. Okay. So if anybody would like a card, let me know. If anyone's got a topic of discussion, let me know about it so we can dig in there. It's 7:36. So I'm in the UK. I'm in the northwest of England. I am in the Liverpool City region. So, Licky Shamrock, there's more blunts in here than James Blunt. Yes, and that's just my moderators. Yes. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why not, guys? Why not? Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel light. This is all I need. I've got crystals and I've got Pepsi. Yesterday I did have some chocolate. This is what I had. It's right next to me. I had the dairy Cadbury's caramel dairy milk. I don't really like Cadbury's, but the dairy milk. And Judy knows what I'm talking about when I talk about the rabbit. And I was like, oh yeah, I might even get another one today. That's how bad my energy's been lately. Yeah. So, but I've been processing a new version of myself, which is awesome. And I took the clip of Ivan Teller saying that his mini movie series is based on my alter jet, and I've taken photos of that character from his thingy. Am I going to get into trouble? I have credited him a lot. I put his name in there, I've linked his channel, whatever. He's publicly admitted it was based on my aspect, right? So I'm not going to get into trouble with the woman with the pink mohawk. And that's come from a video that he and I did together a few months back when I said, Ivan, how do you see me? And that's what he said. That's how he sees me. Yeah, it should be good, right? Because it's based on me. He's publicly admitted it. So I messaged him privately the other day because I'm in his webinar and he keeps getting really negative on my work. So I asked him about things. He's like, well, yeah, if you really want to go into that, just be careful and all this kind of stuff. And then I asked him about Men in Black, and then it's on the latest webinar. I think I need to cut it because he talks about a little bit about who the Men in Black are and about how they're stopping me from seeing my star family. And then I ask about a Stargate that's yet to be discovered, but he talks about Yemen. And Yemen, I am aware of what's in Yemen. I haven't done it on a show yet. I think I might have proposed it to Sean, and he's gently battered it away. So it's one that Aaron McCullum talks about in a very old video. So I will be having a look at it at some point. Maya Starfire is reacting to a message there. And so when we finished the live, she went straight off, and then she sent me 3 messages saying, really sorry for just going out. Now I'm still trying to mess with the bloody buttons on the screen. Thank you. I am from the UK. I'm in the northwest of England, and it's 7:38 a.m. over here. So let me know where you guys are and what time it is there and what you're up to as well. Because we've got plenty of people who are chilling out. So yeah, the Hellfire UAP video was out of Yemen. Was it really? Oh, okay. We might need to have a chat about Yemen then, because there's a massive gate over there. So he brought that up because I asked for an unknown one, like where's the next one going to be discovered, but he talked about Yemen. So there's already videos about Yemen, but they're from like maybe 10 or 15 years ago, I think, super soldier videos. So Aaron McCullum is a fantastic super soldier, and he did do a Project Camelot. He did a few Project Camelots. I've even got I think I might have a playlist, or I'm linked into a playlist on my channel, so go and check that. But I had a big reaction to him. Oh, you're in India. I used to live in India. I'm an OCI. So yeah, I had a reaction to his voice and everything, and I actually tuned into his level of targeting, and I had to get Ivan to check it out with me, and it is very, very high. So no wonder why he's gone underground. Yeah, so he is like, so if anybody's in touch with him, I would love to get in touch with this guy, because I'm pretty sure we've been together in the programs, and there's only a few people I've had that kind of reaction to, and Aaron McCullum is definitely one of them. Yeah, so I know we were involved in some kind of program. He might have even been my commander on a mission. So yeah, so hi from India. Yeah, hi from the UK. So I've got messages coming in. I'm just going to put myself on do not disturb. One sec. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. Let me know if you cannot hear me. So yeah, so if you're from India, let me know exactly where you're from, because I used to live in India. And if you're from India, then you'll know what I mean when I say I'm OCI. So yeah, I mean, England right now, the sky it's like a bluey grey. Bluey grey. I think we might actually get some real sky today. Who knows? I do have Gateway of Light cards if anybody would like an activation. A little tiny bit of insight. They don't always make sense, these cards. What do you do? This is what I do. This is what I do. Welcome to my channel. I have a mystical wellness and covert secret space program channel. And it sounds a bit weird. Yeah, check my channel description. This is what I do. That's why I'm live at 7:41 a.m. and going live every 12 hours until I get to 500 followers. I do many different things. I am multidimensional. One of the things I'm doing at the moment is healing from something that happened like 35 years ago. And yeah, and it's deep and it's uncomfortable. And but yeah, welcome. So if you would like a card, an oracle, I am an oracle. You'll take a card, James. Thank you. I do many things, but this is my main job right now. Does it pay the bills? No. Did I get a call from my landlord yesterday, so they're going to take me to court? Perhaps, yes. So yeah, so please support the channel, guys. Oh, I did get a tip. Somebody sent me a tip. Cirrus Dream sent me a tip last night. Thank you so much. I love it. I really appreciate it. And I didn't share it with Maya, so I was like, that's for me. It was like £10, so it's like $15 something. This is for James. Can I have this for James? Thank you. Oh, James, you got the Shambhala initiation. Well done. Well done. Well deserved. Retreating to recharge. Trust in the process. Dharma. So yeah, your connections are very pure, very focused right now. Well done. Can I get a clarity of why we're getting that, please? Is there something that James needs to do? Thank you. It's inner earth connections. Yeah, so Shambhala and inner earth. Same place. Base chakra, strength and security, laying the foundations. So yeah, keep working on those strong foundations, James. You are on the right path. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing, okay? Do you ever get people that tell you you're on the right path? It's so rare, actually, that people say it. But you know who does say it to me? Is Ivan Teller. Yeah. So he may diss me publicly, right? And tell me that my work is dangerous on his lives and stuff like that. But then privately, he always says to me, you're on the right path, keep going. You're on the right path, keep going. So I appreciate that. I do. Even when he's like publicly making me look like oh, radio bikes. You don't have to come out on my show, but thank you. So what is this? Okay. So I'm doing oracle card readings. Yeah, so oracle cards are a lovely way to get messages from your team in spirit, from the gods, or from your, your guides, your guardians, your ancestors. So oracle cards, they come in many different themes. I probably have more than 50 decks by now. Sometimes a different question requires a different deck, and this is a phrase that's come from a very wise friend of mine, who I don't see that much anymore, but when she said that, it cemented something in my mind. I thought it's okay to have quite a few decks of oracle cards and tarot. And because I used to have this one deck, and I used to think, like, who am I to be buying more than one deck? Like, how can I justify the cost? But when you think of a different question, might require a different answer that you're not going to get from that perspective. So the perspective on this deck is about galactic activations, and that's the energy that the author has placed into these cards and into these words, and it's coming from that point of view. So when I ask a question, just something really random, like about my health or whatever, it might not have the answer I need. But we use the cards as a gateway so that your intuition can flow in, and that your guides or guardians, angels, ancestors, whoever you work with, has an opportunity to express with you. So because not everybody is psychic in that way of, like active senses coming in. So the cards are an opportunity to do that. So I love working with cards. For me, my main deck is actually the crystal cards, or it's the Akashic Oracle. So when I do professional readings one-on-one with people, when I go out to shows and stuff, can you show me $1 currency? No, because I'm in England. We don't have dollars here. We have pounds and pence. So, and do I have any money? Do I have any money? Hold on. I do. I can show you a penny. Here's a penny. There you go. That's a penny, a copper penny. And it has the Queen's head on the back still. So there is new circulation with the king on. But yeah, so there's a penny for you. A lucky penny. Find a penny, pick it up all day long. Have good luck. Do you guys do that? So yeah, so I have random money on the floor. No, that sounds weird. But it's so, because it falls out of pockets and things, and I don't pick it up until I need it. I don't know, that's a bit weird. But then every now you're like, oh wow, I found 10p, and So yeah, so so there's a lovely shiny penny for you all. Good luck for the day. What year is on here? The year. Oh, it's the year 2000. Oh no, it could be 2008. It's very, very, very small. Currency, this is coin. Yes, I'm not too sure what you mean. The coin is the currency, dear. It's a penny. We're in pounds and pence here. The Great British Pound, GBP. Somewhere I've got rupees. Not many, because when I lived in India, I didn't have many. I lived a very humble life. Okay. Would anybody else like a card? Would anybody else like a card? Or has anyone got a topic of conversation? I know Jason's always got a topic. What have you got, Jason? Memories of Atlantis has just come forward in the book. Good morning, Q17. How are you? It's been ages. My rubies are 500. Is this a rude thing? I can't tell. How's Mr. Kitty? How's the cat? Good morning, Q17. It is 7:48 a.m. here in the northwest of England. I'm in the Liverpool City region. Did I study at university? I did. I did study at university. I did engineering. Ginger twin ninjas. I don't know. Oh, dog passed away. Oh, Q17. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Took some time to kind of get over it. Yeah. Mr. Kitty's always asking for gravy. Okay. Okay, poor Mr. Kitty. Just give him whatever he wants at this age. How old is Mr. Kitty? I saw on Instagram that somebody had a 33-year-old cat. I don't think my cat's the cat that just passed last year, he was probably 11 or 12. That's the oldest cat I've ever had. Yeah. For some reason now I'm thinking about that man who's got that massive dog, and he puts it in a backpack and he goes on a motorbike. My mind is so random. Oh, Mr. Kitty's 18. Oh, yeah, just give him whatever he wants. How old are you? Wow. You definitely wouldn't be asking anybody that question in India, would you? You can guess. I don't mind. You can guess. You can't offend me. I say this, and then somebody put on the thing and totally offended me, and I was like, what? I don't have any filters on right now. When I do Zoom, there's a very slight filter that takes away these wrinkles here. But this is me at 7 a.m. in the morning. This is as good as it gets at 7 a.m., guys. It really is. Yeah, so no. Oh, Adrian Schmidt. That is so nice. Thank you. You are 40 years old. That's a compliment. Thank you. No, I'm older than 40. Yeah, but thanks. And Arya, you didn't say where you are in India, so please let me know exactly where you are in India. Because I've lived in a couple of different places, and I've traveled. I've traveled all over the world, well, all over Asia, and yeah. So I am a world traveler. I'm hoping to start traveling again, a little bit this year, but generally next year I'm going to be leaving the UK for good and coming to Chicago to live with Jason. I don't know. Yeah. Indigo Roberts. What? Don't look a day over 30. Oh, thank you so much. That's really nice. Thank you. Would you like to be a moderator now, Major? So yeah, no. Yeah. So oh God, I've lost now all these compliments, all this flattery. I just don't know what to do with myself. So much better than being called Amy from Big Bang Theory. So anyway, welcome everybody. I am doing card readings. If anybody would like a galactic activation card, just for some general random guidance, then you are very welcome to request one. Ever been to Ireland? I have actually. I've been. My family are obviously Irish heritage, being from my location, but I have been to Dublin. And I've been to Northern Ireland. I love Northern Ireland a lot. I really do. Dublin, I went when I was a teenager. I just remember being extremely moody about it, and it was beautiful out there. But my sister lived in a really rough area of Dublin, so and then we did travel around, but I don't remember too much now. Okay, should I purchase engineering or not? Are you talking about going to university? You don't even have a choice. If you're going to university, it's already been mapped out for you if you're in India. So don't be pretending like it isn't. You've only got a couple of choices: being a lawyer, being a pharmacist, or being an engineer. Right? That's it. Yeah. So I'm an OCI dude. I know these things. Which company do you work for? This is a hobby. This is what I do. Yeah, my brand is AnchorHaven. That's who I am. But thank you for these very random questions. Are we close to an EBS? Can you fill me in? What is that? What is that? It's 7 a.m. Come on, throw me a bone. I think we are. What's EBS? Okay, Aria, you are going to get banned if you don't tell me your location, please. Because you're coming in here with all these personal questions, but you won't answer one of mine. Oh, emergency broadcast system. Okay, yeah. Well, the last time that happened, I had a major attack actually. The time before last, I was at a show. That was the York incident. Total blackout. Fire sales just come to mind. So possibly. What do you guys think? Emergency. Have you guys all got your go bag ready? Have you got your emergency supplies? I need to review all of my stuff actually. I don't have as much as I thought I would probably have. I was looking. I've got like a computer mouse. I couldn't even find AAA batteries yesterday. So not very prepared. So yeah. So okay, Ari, you're not answering my question. Sorry. So Jason lives out of his go bag. Q17 saying make sure you have water Yes, water, priority water. I always have a few cases of water downstairs by my front door. I've got like 3 cases of water right now because a case of water is like £3. So every time I do a food delivery, I get another case of water. I get big bags of pasta, big bags of rice because I have a rice cooker. Has everybody got like a little gas cooker? So when do you think this could happen, Q17? James is pretty good to go for pretty much anything. Yeah, I do need to sort out what I've got because I've got a lot of clutter. But I need to get, yeah, there's little things that I need to purchase ready just in case. I think I think we'd be okay here. Military intervention, interesting. Possibly. Do you think it's that bad? Do you think it's going to happen in the next month? Are we heading towards zombie apocalypse again? You know what? I am absolutely starving. I'm going to have a biscuit, and it's the bourbon cream. It's McVitie's. I don't eat a lot of biscuits, but have you guys seen these biscuits? So it is like, it's not chocolate inside, but it's like a chocolate flavor something. So it's a bourbon. It's the world. Yes, this month. Oh, Q17. This month. It's like right at the end of February. I suppose the world's close to it, but I do not think it will happen. I think we avoided zombie apocalypse timeline. Yeah, that was the Hillary timeline, wasn't it? When she totally pissed off like the entire world, and everybody nuked each other and stuff like that. You think in March? Okay, yeah. I hope not. But yeah, it's a good reminder to start getting ready again. I'll start putting that out there. Generally, there's Instagram, all the prepper videos start again. I've not seen any prepper videos for a while. So when something's about to go down, all the prepper videos start kicking in. Yeah, the Hillary timeline would have been scorched earth. Yeah. Hey, I still think we're heading towards the Sound of Silence timeline. I think we're on it. That's why Arkin Ra keeps going like insane every now and then, trying to warn people. You know, because can you imagine how frustrating it is to have been to that future and to have those memories in the here and now, and nobody will listen to you? Yeah, that's why he looks like a psycho half the time. It's because nobody's listening, and he's got the information right there. What do you do when nobody will listen to you? Yeah, you start to lose it, don't you? You get so frustrated. So poor fella. Yeah, I don't know. So this is a public service announcement. Please ensure that you have your emergency supplies ready to literally bug in for at least 3 days. Yeah. Well, I used to work at this particular construction company, and we used to have this big warehouse. And I used to say, but it was like private warehouse. We used to say, okay, if anything happens, we all meet here. We all meet back here because we had, there's enough there to be able to live like off the grid a little bit, and in secrecy. Nobody would know you were there the way it was kind of set up. So Alfie says, the kingdom of heaven is likened to a merchant seeking beautiful pearls, who, when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us as we're talking about the zombie apocalypse. Lucky Shamrock, things get better when anxieties and securities are put in place. So where in Ireland are you then, the Lucky Shamrock? Whereabouts are you? Top of the morning to you. So where I am, there's a massive ferry boat that goes to Northern Ireland. So I've taken that quite a few times. So just like when I was young, knowing things, I didn't know where I knew them from, but now I know where they came from all the SSP stuff I'm starting to remember. Yeah, so you're in County Cork, yeah. My family, I think my granny is from County Cork. And Sloba Ara, she lives in Cork as well, the Palladian channel. Did you watch the State of the Union? Not me personally. Did anybody watch that? So thanks, guys. Did anybody watch the State of Union address? I don't even know what it's for, to be honest, because it's not my State of the Union. So, but I just avoid anything like that. I really do. I have been watching a little bit of the Congress stuff when you've got that is it Senator Crockett or whatever? And she's like this badass lady. So she's just like calling everybody out. Man, I watched it hoping they mention aliens. Okay. See, I don't need to watch certain things because I know my friends are on it, right? And anything important, it will come back, and we'll talk about it on the podcast, won't we? So yeah, so that's where I get my news from. Or the silent middle child, that autistic guy who's like playing his game the whole time, and then he's breaking down like worldwide news super rapidly. That's a great channel. Yeah, so watch that guy. He's super good. So he's very clear about, disclosing the news. And whoa, energies are a bit off right now. Let me see. Let's see the grounding nuts. It's got a wave of something coming in. So will they mention aliens? I want to know if Maya Starfire had any contact after doing our show a few hours ago. Yeah, so James watched it all, waiting to see if they're going to mention the disclosure. So I don't think there's going to be any major revelations of disclosure. I don't think they're going to disclose anything that we don't already know. Stuff that's coming out is generally for the masses, not for people who are in the disclosure. Joyful Jennifer, you're heading to bed, and here we are. So it's 8 a.m. here in the northwest of England. Welcome to the United Kingdom Live. JJ, I'm working with a galactic oracle, galactic activations, gateway of light activations. If you would like a card, let me know. They're really, really random. And so yeah, so I'm still going live every 12 hours to try and reach 500 followers. So it's 12 a.m. So after we finished the live with Maya Starfire, which is really good, please go back and watch that. I then went and spent a bit of time on Drago Reed's live on Portal to Another Dimension, where he was opening up another QHHT session that he'd done with somebody, and that was a bit of an eye-opener. And something happened after I left, and he sent me a message saying like it all went down after he left. So that's quite funny. Yeah. So Shamrock says to the American viewers, does the State Department release files pertaining to UFO activity after a certain amount of years? I believe so. What's the release on that? Is it like 30 years or something? You've been busy. Gemstone reads with Gina and Mighty. Well, it was a private session that I had with Gina because I'm helping her. I'm one of her moderators. I'm her only moderator, I think, right now. I'm her moderator, and I'm helping her with her conference. So she's got a conference on the 14th of March. It's an online conference, and the speaker's coming on. John Whitberg is one of the speakers. Michael Koff, Chris Lutterer is a speaker. Alex Lipton is a speaker, I think, and I'm not sure who else is a speaker. I'll check it out. But that's like, it's going to be like a full day of conferencing on her channel. So I'm moderating. So if anybody who's involved in that, we get a free gemstone reading with Gina. And I booked mine like 3 weeks ago. I booked it in for yesterday. And what I did not realize was I was going to come off the back of a really hardcore live with Christy Campbell, really raw, burst into tears at any moment kind of energy, and then go into a reading with Gina. And she's basically telling me that everything's out of whack. It's all about to flush down the toilet, but it's okay because you've got Jaguar. Jaguar's here, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know who Jaguar is. So I felt good about that. That at least there was one person in my life that was where they were meant to be. Oh, thank God for freaking Jaguar. So, just about watching through all the QHHT. Yeah. How awesome is Drago Reed doing his QHHT? Can you represent me in my DUI case? Oh dear. So for Gina, she's doing her conference on the 14th of March. So go check out her channel. She's done a lot of promos about it. The guests are coming on to do like little promos as well. She talks a lot about it. I don't know if you want to say, yeah, we're not the best team for legal cases, perhaps, because we're a bunch of like stoners and super soldiers. Oh wow, I'm a Jezebel. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said. Thank you so much. Wow, I've been pretending that my whole life. I've been striving to get to Jezebel status. Thank you, thank you. If only you knew me. Clearly, like everyone else in the chat is off their heads, and I'm like here at 8 a.m. like having a bourbon biscuit and a cup of tea. And but how is that guy still here in the chat, Jason? He's called me a Jezebel. Hello? Any of the moderators? Hello? Thank you. God, that was slow. Oh, God. Right. Yeah, Christians, goodness me. I'm here doing the Lord's work, as a galactic creator being, a fractal of Mother, Father, God, and he calls me a Jezebel. Obviously doesn't know who we are. Right. So we are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all that is, I ask for the greatest good for those herein and those listening live on the replay. Yeah, we often don't get many religious people, which is interesting. But because one of my friends is in a Jehovah's Witness like CULT, and so I'm getting a completely different perspective on that now as well. So that's quite interesting. Oh, you just thought it was funny, Jason? You just thought it was funny? Jezebel's like a really bad term, isn't it? Hi, Hillbilly Herb. How are you? It's good to see you again. Like every 8 hours. No, I will be going live probably like 5-6 o'clock Eastern. It depends what Rob's up to. But I'll be doing the weekly wellness check-in later on today. And I've got an alarm set for about 25 minutes when I need to phone my son's school and call him in sick. So yeah, another Friday off, really? Another Friday? But he's 16 now, so why does it say I boil? What does that mean? Jezebel is not a good term. Yeah, it's like the worst, isn't it? It's like the worst. I wish I was a Jezebel. No, I don't. That's a terrible thing to say. It's the June seminar is coming up. The 19th to the 21st of June. It sounded funny. No, it's a really bad biblical term for like the town bicycle, right? Bad girl. Other than being a super soldier in covert programs and being a person that can literally blow up this planet at any minute, I'm a very follow the rules kind of person. I follow orders, even if that means I'm going to take out an entire planet. Loose girl. JJ, are you calling me these terms? Are you just defining what Jezebel means, right? Please, can somebody post in the definition of Jezebel in the chat? Likened to a harlot. Oh my word. Likened to a harlot, I suppose. An old derogatory term, yes. Throwing back an insult to the Middle Ages is kind of funny. Jason, because it wasn't aimed at you, right? So many don't count their blessings. They would sooner live in a self-imposed world of woe. Woe is such a good word. It makes me think of Billy Crystal for some reason when you say woe. Princess Bride, Princess Bride. So there's been loads of stuff on Facebook lately about Princess Bride, and isn't there a woe thing in Princess Bride? I don't know, but I keep watching clips of Princess Bride on Facebook, and I keep watching clips of Sex and the City, or whatever it's called now when they brought out that latest one. Yeah, it was an insulting term. I don't come on here every 12 hours to be insulted. I don't put myself out there publicly to be insulted. But hey, it goes with the territory, I suppose. We don't get that many religious people coming on my Mystical Wellness covert programs channel. I've been talking about Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Oh yes, yeah. Oh, he's such a good actor. Oh my god, his British accent is so good. Total Edits. How you doing, pal? We got a held message. Oh no, it's Hillbilly Herb. Your message has got held. Yeah. So her name has become synonymous with a wicked, seductive, or treacherous woman in the New Testament, Revelations 2:20. She is used as a symbolic figure for false teaching and idolatry. Idolatry. How'd you say that word? Yeah, poor Jezebel. It's a bit like Jolene, isn't it? Poor Jolene. Jolene. So, but yeah, well, hey, you know, quite exciting for 8:09 a.m. in the morning to get called Jezebel. One of my friends is going to find that hilarious. And yeah. Oh, wow. Triple Jennifer. I am not. Please, can you put in there that you're defining the term and that you're not calling me that? I could get offended. No, I don't get offended very easily. It needs to go to a rap song. Goodness me. It's a bit too early in the morning to get called that. Oh. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep away unwanted energies, my Florida water. And we're going to do the bells. There we go. Bringing in the shamanic waters. I would never call you anything like that. I defined it. Got another message. Health review. Oh, Jason got there. Oh, I'm getting quite excited about some of these messages now. Oh, Jim is out of here. Jim, it's so nice of you to drop by. Come on, Jason, get Jim out. Thank you, James. Okay, so yeah, personal questions that are not related to mystical wellness or Super Soldier's secret program weird stuff will be out. Yeah, well, I'm trying to eat this biscuit, but I don't like eating on camera. I don't like swearing on camera as well. I don't like doing things that are recorded, you know, because it's going to be there forever. Jim's trying to do a health check. We appreciate that, Jim, but it's a bit too personal. Yeah. Thank you. So we're getting some crazies. High vibes. This is the High Vibe Live, and it's been days since we've had a High Vibe Live. So my energy is like, you know, totally tanked, doesn't it? Let's have some violet flame symbols and see why we're getting all these weird people coming on right now. So working with the 40 sacred symbols of the goddess Guan Yin, the Chinese goddess of compassion and mercy. Oh, it's the blood purifications coming in. People's blood is boiling right now. Their blood is boiling. It's a blood purification coming in. Full body reset. We've got the unite symbol. Unite. Let's bring us all together. Unite. Because people are opening their third eyes. This reversed on the screen, guys. Yeah. You're funny too, JJ. You're funny. Yes. Okay. I was just thinking, why is he? Let's change the background. So, how gorgeous is Maya Starfire? Like, what the hell? Right? How gorgeous is she? I'm not putting my photo next to hers because she's too gorgeous. And but I got Ivan Teller to admit that this was me, and I'm really proud of that. So I clipped it and put it on my thing. So this is the version of me called Jet. He calls her Rockstar Girl. So if you've not watched his little videos, do go check them out because they're based on me. Well, they're inspired by me. So I quite like this one. What do you think? I don't think the next one is me, but it's kind of like the energies. And what else is cool? Yeah, this is a good one. So yeah, do book in for her energetic Reiki scan with Christy Campbell. You know, so that's a good one, right? It's like yeah. So this is me in my Celtic DNA, with my higher aspect that is the white lion, and my poor little my poor little 7-year-old self who's a bit busted up. White lion. I have to take it off now. What else? Yeah, the lion. Here's the lion. Hear my lion roar. This is my supernova ability, is what I get off this one. That this is what's actually happening when I go supernova, when I start creating plasma. It's like this lion roar ability is raging from my being. And because they pushed her too far, they couldn't handle it. And boom, she transforms into a lion. Take that. This is how I think I look, but it's unfortunately not how I look. It's more about the energy. And yeah, so awesome. So yeah, too bad the chat was being censored on that live. Yeah. Yeah, but what would you have said? What would you have asked Christy, or what would you have said? Yeah, the hot girl. In my head, that's what I look like. Reality, Big Bang Theory. It's very funny. I'm actually working on transformation at the moment, so hopefully in the next 3 months, by the time I get to the next conference, I'll look different. That's my goal, is the next conference. Oh, you're just putting definitions in there, JJ. I don't trust anything you say. You call me a lying witch. No, I'm only joking. I know that you weren't doing that. I don't really resonate much as a witch these days. I do use high priestess alchemist at times, but no. Got a tummy right now. Yeah, I've got a bit of a tummy right now. Or two. Good morning, everybody. It's 8:14 a.m. here in the UK. We're doing random chit chat. If anybody would like a card or a crystal, let me know. If anyone's got anything going on, let me know. This is my love spray, my aura cleanse that I picked up when I was at a show. And it says, a space and aura spray by Supernature. Nurture your energy. So, hey, Ancient of Days, Lion of Judah. It's AnchorHaven. Welcome. You are welcome here. We are just checking in with each other and seeing what's going on. So I've got cards if anybody would like a card. And we are having a high vibe alive. And it's been a while because it's been really hard lately to hold the light. And I've had a lot going on. So James has been feeling a lot more aspects of myself stepping out. Do you have the same thing going on? I do. I don't have the identification. I can't tell the difference. But when I get like really strict, I know it is Hildy from Mars. Major comes in, like, and yeah, Major Kira Nerys comes in. Honestly, that's seriously based on me. I'm not joking. So, Deep Space Nine, Star Trek characters, who are you? Pop it in the chat. Who are you? You'd love a card. We're feeling good today. There's a blend going on. Well, that's good. That's good. We don't need to integrate all of them, but if we can recover that information, then that's good. We can blend them all together and become a positive superpower, then perfect. Is it for JJ? Thank you. Oh, you got the Emerald Tablet activation. Okay, so it says cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. Do you have an emerald dragon? Did the wizard Phil Barrow allocate you with an emerald order dragon? I've got two. One is a warrior and one is just like a general protector. So your eye since last Friday. My eyes are very watery doing lives this early in the morning. So this is for you. So calling in that Emerald Order activation. So when the wizard Phil Barrow says he's sending something, he really is sending something. And I ended up with last year, I went on an Access Consciousness training day. And I'm lying there, right? And my healing partner was barely touching me. And I'm lying there, and suddenly I left my body. I'm looking down on my body, and I see that there's a guide sitting either side. There's like ET guides sitting either side of my friend. And I'm like, who the hell are they? Then I go back into my body, and all the Emerald Order downloads that the wizard Phil Barrow had been sending me for months boomed into my body in one go, like 3 massive downloads, and I'm blinking into oblivion, like ding 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 ding. It was insane, and it's like the most purest emerald light I've ever seen, brighter than this for sure. It was intense. It was amazing. So yeah, we love our emerald dragons. Hi Eliza, welcome. Why is hi a question mark? I don't know. You are welcome. Please keep it nice. This is a high vibe alive, and it's well overdue, guys. Well overdue. Generally, I try and keep as high vibe as I possibly can, even though I'm the anchor, which means I go very deep into the core of the planet at times, anchoring in the violet flame. And like the emerald flame and many flames. Sun gazing today, saw a bright pink light. It was amazing. Wow. Bright pink light. General card, please. Okay. Oh, Shambhala's come out again 3 times. Shambhala initiations. This is what's going on. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper into the Shambhala. Shambhala. Okay, so repeated cards coming out. It's definitely a message here for us. Oh, I just picked up on another message actually. It says here, thank you, star beings of healing, for placing your hands of light upon my being and guiding me back to my whole and healed self. That's come from a star being card. It's just kind of caught my eye. Okay, Shambhala, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process. That's the main message there. So the etheric retreat is where we can come into contact with some of the greatest spiritual adepts, enlightened teachers and divine masters to ever walk the earth. So what is our message, please? Okay, so we can visit the etheric retreat of Shambhala during the dream state, astral travel and meditation. If you feel it's calling you or that the energies of this gateway seem familiar, you may have been there before. The golden temple of Shambhala sits in the heart of the Himalayas. Something coming in, like right there. Between the physical and non-physical, and it's said to appear to seekers who are ready to expand their awareness. It's a sacred, energetic temple of all enlightened masters, particularly those who are connected to Eastern traditions. They form a great galactic and universal council of elders who support the turning of the wheel of Dharma. Dharma is a Sanskrit word that relates to the unfolding of our life path. Our life's path. There's a life path. So it's saying go into prayer position, into Gasho, and say, great masters and elders of Shambhala, thank you for helping me remember my Dharma so that I can have enlightened awareness of the worlds. So yeah. So we're being encouraged to take time away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. Take time to gather your energy. Spend time in meditation and reflection. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize that there is a master awakening within. Okay. Just trying to catch up. Okay, Shamrock wants a card. The dentist. Okay. Very cool. Lucky, huge pain. Ah, huge pain on your left side for left side for 2 weeks. Is it like the full left side or is it somewhere in particular? So I'm going to pull a card for the Lucky Shamrock. My mind's going, to be sure. I'm so sorry. Okay, Shamrock. Oh, you're having a higher heart activation, okay? So it says, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. So this is for you, Lucky Shamrock. I was going to call you Divine Shamrock then. So that's really, really lovely. So higher heart is that period where the area where the thymus gland is. The thymus is a vestigial organ, and we need to switch it back on to regulate the nervous system at these times. So you can do the thymus thump. Yeah, it's going to directly activate the thymus gland, which will in turn kind of like turn the cogs on the higher heart chakra, which is a remembrance system. It's also a place where your emotions go to be processed. So it's like they're working their way through the higher heart into the throat gateway so they can be expressed. So yeah, so sometimes when you feel, oh, it's like heartburn, no, it's actually emotions that are ready to be breathed out. So heart to heart, yeah. The sore on my head is almost healed. You're welcome. You are most welcome. Jason, can I get a card on physical body? Jason's body. Jason. I'm going to pull a card for Jason. I'm going to pull a card for Mr. Kitty. Jason, what's going on? Mr. Kitty, please. So Jason's card is a Gaia Gateway activation. Learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. Okay, it's time to get outside, Jason. And Mr. Kitty, well, he's having a stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, manifestation vortex. Mr. Kitty's in the higher chakras right now. He's very wise, Mr. Kitty. Yeah. So when he lies on you, he is doing that physical healing for you, cleansing your aura. When he comes up really close around your neck, if he ever does that, he's literally trying to share wisdom with you. So JJ's got the crown, the sword, my head's almost healed. Skin. You take Mr. Kitty in the sun. Good, yeah. I know he'll like that. Yeah. Mr. Kitty. Yeah. Oh, so my alarm's going to go off in a minute because I've got to phone my son's school. I'm phoning sick. We're really sick here today. That got held. That's so funny. So you can't say spliff. My kitties are indoor ferals. Yeah, I don't have a pet now. I've got like an energetic pet, so he's here as like a panther, maybe like the jaguar. I don't know. But I'm hoping to travel, so I can't have any pets now. I would love one. I really would. I don't feel myself without a cat. But I'm trying to tune in more into my Lyran guides and aspects, so those versions of me. I do have Fox version Lyran, and I've got me as a Lyran that is blue and orange. Let me see if I can find that picture. I don't know if I can. If I find my Lyran self. She's so cool looking. I can't find my Lyran self in the pictures, but I can find another aspect of me. This is the one that everybody's terrified of. This is Ella. She's my scientist in AnchorHaven. Be afraid. Be very afraid. This is Angelique, my higher self aspect, who was used as a Stargate portal. She's used as a key. It's not good. This is my Venusian, Alora. She's very fast. So I made that one of her looking fast. And this is Scorch. So my Lyran, I need to try and get the Lyran on here. It only holds so many in the. Oh, here she is. Here she is. There she is. That's my Lyran. So she's in AnchorHaven. She's a scientist as well. So how cool is that? My Lyran Aurora. But her name has come from Ivan, so you know, Ivan just makes up names. He's terrible. Riding a scorpion, badass. Yeah, scorpion. Yeah. So, yeah, Scorch is awesome. So Scorch is actual entity, and she right now, where are you? She's at the back of my head. She's on the back of my head. So I have a scorpion tail that can come out, which is great for when you're cancelling out contracts, because you just bring up all the contracts and the scorpion tail just goes, no! I go straight through everything. I do not consent. Bam! Right through all the contracts, which is quite funny. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're a Taurus? Okay, cool. I've got, oh, hey, Spider-Bite. How you doing, pal? I'm finishing off in a minute. I've got an alarm that's going to go off in a second. I need to phone my son's school. But thank you for joining me. I will be back on live later, which will probably be like 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock Eastern time. We'll be doing the Feel Good Friday weekly wellness check-in. Are they deities? No, they're just other versions of me. Other versions of me from other realms of existence. So mind-fractured super soldier with a load of clones. So yeah, so they're just versions of me. Like we've all got multiple aspects of us that we start to tune into. So these days when I don't work with deities as much, I work with versions of me, like my Lemurian aspect energy comes in, you know, my Atlantean aspect comes in. Spidey was listening. Hey Spidey, would you like a card, Spidey, before I go? Shall I pull a card for Spidey? We've got the galactic activations. I'm gonna pick a card. Would you like one? Before my alarm goes off. Yes, okay, great. Spidey. Okay, you've got the halls of learning. It says spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. So you're tuning into the Akashic records, but you're going deeper into halls of learning. Palladian halls of learning feel like, actually, but it could be we're getting a lot of that Shambhala energy coming in. So it's just very deep records are available to you. Multi-dimensional records are coming in. So just explore that in meditation and see where you go. Yeah. Probably taking half a day, so probably won't join you tonight. Okay. Ryan Roosh. Reading the future from gods. I don't read the future. I'm just doing random energetic support for people. That's all. Because you know why? Because it's high vibe, it's uplifting, and we need a bit of that. And what's wrong with that? But I don't think this live is for you, Rainer. Sorry. But we appreciate you stopping by. And so I'm finishing off now, but thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'll be live on later. You're welcome. So I hope everyone has a fantastic day or a fantastic sleep, and I will see you probably in about 10 or 11 hours. And so have fun, guys. And yeah, I'm back on the high vibe frequency now. It's been really hard this week.